Hey, Dave. Thank you so much for being with us today. 20,000, right?
Yes.
Has it all set in yet? Now it's almost a week later. I mean, you seem a little calmer now. You're like, we've done it. Another milestone under your belt. How you feeling?
Yeah, I feel good. It was actually pretty smooth this time. We got on a pretty good run there, but it's been like a dream sequence, you know.
Yeah.
I just hope this isn't the last chapter.
You enjoyed this one though, right?
Yes.
Right. On to the next now, right?
Well, I don't know how much more is left, but we're still having fun.
You know, you were emotional on Saturday. You were surrounded by your friends and your family in the winner's circle. And here's the thing, anyone that knows you and knows you well, winning is winning for you, whether it's $500 or for $500,000. And what do you think has truly driven you to win and continue to be the best as you have?
Well, I think it's just the way I'm wired. You know, when I was in Little League or you know, play even a golf match or racing in a $500,000 race, it's just, you just want to win. It's just the way it is, you know. That's why I'm out here. One
word that best describes you as a driver.
Oh boy, I don't know. Besides the competitive thing,
I'm saying competitive, 100%. That's my word for you.
Fortunate is a good word. You know what I mean? Yes, I've been very fortunate. Fell into a lot of good spots and continue to ride it. You know.
Just a kid with no horse background from Greene County, Pennsylvania. Your dad, you know, he drug you along to the track as all of ours did, but you have no horse background. And to be where you are now, how are you feeling? You know, I know that's a little nostalgic.
Yeah, it is. Fortunate was a good word, but appreciative is very good. I've just been given so many opportunities over the years from the trainers and drivers and owners and caretakers, so I really do appreciate it, and without them I couldn't have got here.
You've made history once again. You know, 20,000, you're already the winningest driver in the world. Just continue to tack on those thousand numbers. You've set limits, set standard for others. In one word, how does that make you feel? You're the guy that everybody wants to look up to.
Well, honored, you know what I mean? Like I said, I just want to do things the right way and put on a good face and represent harness racing the best I can.
You know, I was getting ready to do this today, and I said, you know, I got to wear my red white. I don't have any black on, but where does that red, white, and black come from?
You know, my dad had a farm, Ferncliff Farms, and that's the colors he had, everything, his trunks and stuff. So I just kind of went on from that, and that's where it came from. Yeah.
First win back in 1983. It took you 24 races to get to that first win. How did you celebrate back then, if you can remember, compared to how you celebrated Saturday?
Oh, I'd be lying. I'm sure it involved a lot of beer back then, but I don't really remember it that well. The other day, we were just so exhausted. Beth Ann, too, you know, it had to be torture for her all week, but we pawned the kids off, went to our favorite restaurant, settled in back home, went up the pool and opened a bottle of champagne, and that was it.
And that seemed to be
it was perfect.
We did it. And you guys did it as a team, and she's been with you for quite a long time, along for the ride.
Yes.
What racing milestone meant the most to you in your heart?
In my heart, boy, I'll tell you, the jug was really touching with Kelly and all the Ohio owners and stuff. It'd be tough to beat the Adios here at home, but man, those took like 2 minutes. This took 40 years.
Yeah.
So this is pretty special.
How much do you think the game has changed since you started, and what advice do you or would you give to the young guys coming up, young drivers coming up?
Yeah, as far as how it's changed, it's just so much more speed oriented, you know. Nobody looks at a race anymore and says, boy, I just want to be second or third over, you know, because you just can't trust the pace that way. As far as the young guys, I think the main thing is they just got to keep their nose to the grindstone, show up every day, put on a good face, and you know, you never know where a good horse is going to come from. So
I think a thing about you've driven horses in the past for me and for many, and I think people that know you, a thing that makes you stand out is your preparation. I've always said you are prepared going into every day. You read the program. You can drive your horse, but you also know every other horse you're driving against in the race. And I think that is what separates you from being good to great.
Yeah, I think all the good ones now prepare enough, but I don't know, is it preparation or is it OCD with me? You know, my family and friends all say I do things to extreme, so
it's working,
no
right?
sense in changing.
You know, Dave, I think when I think of one word about what you've done, I say legacy. You've built this legacy, and you know what? No one can talk about harness racing, I think, and not talk about Dave Palone, the things you've done. But, you know, one thing I know we can't stop is time, but you're healthy. Now, I heard a rumor that you were going to retire after 20,000. 20,000, but I'm calling fake news, right? And why stop now is things are still rocking and rolling. You're in search of your 33rd consecutive Meadows leading driving title. I mean, why stop now?
Like I said, I'm just wired different. I think I get bored real easy. This is what I love to do. I can't see myself laying around the pool or, doing anything besides what I'm doing right now. At least not right now.
Okay, and it's good you said that because I was going to ask you next. When do you think you'll stop? Do you want to go on top? And what do you think you'll miss the most when you say I'm done here?
Well, I don't know. I think I'm going to slow down. I've been slowing down a little bit every year. When I can't win races anymore, it's not going to be any fun. I don't want to just be in the way. So, that's probably when I'm going to call it quits.
The Meadows knows their leading man. After you hit the 20,000, they get you a personalized golf bag and a new set of golf clubs, right? So they know what you like to do best, which is golf.
Yes.
When you're not winning races, and they're going to have a Dave Palone day, and they're naming the paddock after you. One word. How do you feel about all of that that they've done for you, and kind of that it leads into that legacy that you're going to leave?
Yeah, I guess just wow. You know what I mean? It's amazing. This is home, and been so many great horsemen go in that paddock in and out, and it's just be a terrific honor. And as far as the golf stuff, you know how much I love that. Probably going to turn out to be the worst golfer with his name on his bag ever, but that's okay.
Now, if you didn't drive horses, what do you think you would have done? What would have been your dream goal? If you could have looked back and said, man, I would have done that if I didn't do this.
Well, in high school, my high school basketball coach, he kind of ruined my dream during a timeout. He said, Palone, is there anything you like to do besides play basketball? Because you suck at basketball. So he takes all the credit for the horse racing career.
A fun fact about Dave Palone that maybe nobody knows. A lot of people don't know, maybe other than those that are close to you.
Oh, boy. I don't know. I played the guitar in a band. Is that anything?
Another thing is you're a very good rider too.
Right? Oh yeah. Yes. I competed in 4-H and really enjoyed that's why I think I would end up doing something with horses because I just love horses, and even now I'll jump on with my wife and kids, go on a trail ride and stuff.
Heading into Goshen for Hall of Fame weekend, you were inducted in 2010. Always fun to go up there for the weekend, and I know you always make it up there to be in that the Hall of Famers race, and it's just fun for you to be there.
Yeah, this year's special too because of Ronnie Burke. We've had so much success together, and we've brought a lot of enjoyment to each other's lives over the years and won a lot of races together. So I can't think of anyone more deserving than him, and it's going to be a good day.
Last thing, you've said this many times, you've had a lot of luck, but hey, I'm a big believer that yes, it takes luck, but we all make our own luck. How do you feel about that, and how do you relate that to your driving career?
Well, I've been lucky, no question about that, but I just think that everything you do in life, even the little things, if you just do them right, I think it's going to pay off down the road.
Dave, thank you so much for going down the stretch here at your home track, the Meadows, down the stretch, past the finish line, past the winner's circle where you've been many times, and best of luck. Hey, we'll be seeing you again, I'm sure.
I hope so, Wendy.
Thanks.
You.